5 something a.m. I have to be quiet because my parents are still asleep because it's a Sunday, so they're sleeping in a little bit. It's going to be a really non-aesthetic 5 a.m. morning routine. And it's also going to be my first vlog. I think, if all goes well, I think I'm going to follow a 5 a.m. routine that I find on Pinterest. The first thing on that list, I think, is go drink a glass of water, which I'm going to be honest, I never directly just go and do when I wake up, so this could be good for me. I usually get up at 5 a.m. anyway, but I figure since I already do, I might as well start vlogging. And I was actually up at 2 in the morning. Went to bed at like 10:30. So I got a few hours of sleep. I woke up at 2 and I just was restless. So now it's 5 a.m. and I decided to vlog. Here we are. Like I said, this is going to be not aesthetic. Oh yeah, we'll see how this ends up going. Like I said, it's also my first vlog. Let's go. Oh, and I wanted to show off my tapestry. I got it on Temu and it says howdy and I really love it. Over here I have my little bulletin boards. Here's my summer bucket list and my summer movie bucket list. First, I slipped on my favorite slippers. I accidentally slept in my anklet. I'm glad they didn't break. I went to the bathroom to brush my teeth, which was further down on the list, but I need to start my day off by brushing my teeth, so that's what I did. I've also been obsessively doing the Audrey Hobart bowling alley dance, so you get a clip of that. I feel Cookie's bowl, even though he literally flips it over every time. This is Cookie. Aww. Then I headed downstairs and got some ice water. My mom said that I could be getting dizzy because I've been dehydrated, and I think she could be right. Now, my favorite part of the day, I get to make my coffee. I got this cup from Walmart. It has little oranges all over it, and I think it's super cute. First, I just line my cup with the caramel. I think it's the brand Torani. Then I use a splash of their sugar-free vanilla syrup. I got this iced coffee from Aldi. I usually use the blonde roast of the Starbucks iced coffee, but for some reason this is just what I had, so this is what I used. Then I used this caramel macchiato zero added sugar creamer, add some ice, a little crosshatch. I make this every day and it never disappoints. It was finally time for my morning walk, so I changed into some clothes, said bye to Oakley, and headed out. And there's something about my morning and nightly walks that make me feel so much better. And luckily, I found this harbor walk by the river, which was super pretty. I had to take my jacket off because it did get too hot, but other than that, my walk was super nice. This is definitely not part of the 5 a.m. morning routine. This is definitely not on that list. But I need a new vape. It's been at 0% for like the last 2 days. And I'm gonna jam and finish my coffee on the drive to the gas station. When I got home, my bed looked way too comfortable not to lay down in for a minute, but then I finally forced myself to put my laundry away and take my medicine that I needed to take still. And you know when you struggle to get that one pill out of the bottle? Yeah, this was me struggling for quite a bit. At 11, I hopped in the shower, and I wanted to show you where my brother accidentally shot a hole in our mirror with an airsoft gun. Do not ask me how. I actually have a gig tonight, so I threw on this bodysuit, these shorts, this snakeskin belt, and the star of the show, these boots. They're from Lulu's. Then I did some light, bronzy, glowy summer makeup. I used the e.l.f. bronzing drops, and honestly, mostly e.l.f. everything else too. I love their halo glow wands, especially for a summer look. And here's me just finishing up the rest of my hair and makeup. My my breakfast ended up turning into a brunch because we were out of oats that I had to get. I followed Claudia Walsh's oatmeal recipe found on TikTok, and this was my breakfast. This is gonna be the best part of the video. Beautiful. I have a kiwi strawberry one. I've never tried it before, but I love strawberry kiwi, so. Then I finished my oatmeal, which was really good and filling to have before my gig, and I watched The Last Song, which was on my summer movie bucket list. I know this video was kind of all over the place and didn't line up perfectly with the morning routine, but I really appreciate anybody that stuck it out to the end, and I'll have a new video next Thursday.